For the next exercise on how to place members, and we'll also need some more snapping references, let's do this one together. So we'll call my project EX005. If you have company-specific settings already, no problem, you can go ahead. But if you don't have any company-specific settings yet, just have a quick look on what your input is. Just make sure it's Imperial. We press New. And our first input will have to be the grid. So we have 8 feet, 14 feet in X. If you want to preview, just press Enter. 1 is enough for the axis names, and we have another 14 feet in Y. A is enough, and the elevations will be 12 feet, 20 feet. Like this. Okay. We can start at elevation 12 feet, such as this, and view, perspective, dimetry, slightly different scale. We'll have a view on the side. So this elevation is what I'm working on, and I would like to create, well, perhaps even the whole structure just using a single view. I can start, of course, creating the various columns and a couple of beams on the outside, but there will be all these intermediate beams. I will need some kind of snapping references in there. That's where the points come in again. I need equal division, divide line. So first of all, I need a division of 1 for there. And while I'm at it, same function, divide 4 over here, here, there, and a couple more times in other locations. So now I have all the snapping references I need to go on. Member, create profile, right click to call up the setting box. First of all, the columns, what do we have? If we know what we need, then it's fine, you can just type it in. If you not 100% sure, just click on the icon box. But in this case, I'll just type it in. Change the steel grid if you want to. And this member will be created, perhaps can change the preview, between a start and an endpoint. Over here in that 2D view, that top view, creating like this, the columns will not be possible. So I will go to the perpendicular view. Total length of the column is 20 feet. We'll place it down, but we have to do 20 minus the 12. So I'm going to say 8 feet pulled up. 1, 2. There's the column. 1, 2. There's the other one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Same thing over here and there. As for the intermediate columns, that will be 8 by 58. 1 and a second point for the direction, 1 and a second point for the direction, 1 and a second point for the direction once more. Right click once again, go to the 2-point environment, beam. This time we'll start with a 10 by 26. Top anchor point. We're looking at this in top view, and we're going 1, 2, there, there, here, here, and here some more, and there, as well as there. Then the next one, call up the box again, right mouse click, 12 by 30, for these two, as well as all the others on the edges. Right click once again, 8 by 13 for the small ones, I see I forgot 2 beams in there. No big deal. Right click. Or I choose from the list since the last used profiles are in there. Or I just say load from settings of this beam and it will pick up all the properties so I can recreate an element of the same size over there. Last right click, a channel, C 8 by 11.5. And this time we have to be careful where the profile is, what it's pointing to. So the back of the profile is on the left side. So if I want the back of the profile to be oriented in a specific way, I have to make sure that in this case, I pick in a counterclockwise fashion. I see that I forgot a couple of members. Load again. That little 8 by 13 at 2 different locations. And there we are. Everything could be created in a single view.